All right, y'all. We'll be back here on a holiday. Man, I'm hoping all of y'all having a safe and happy Thanksgiving. I'm going to go over Mom's house, me, the wife, and the kids, and we're going to eat some good old turkey and dressing and all that because I keep telling y'all, appreciate life, y'all. 2 years ago, I could do all of this. And then 3 years, y'all know what I was doing where I couldn't do all this. But, so anyway, so y'all have a good Turkey Day from Bomb First, Reggie and John, or John and Reggie, however y'all like to say it, because we don't give a fuck because we won. Respect. Peace.
When The Dogfather was released in '96, Snoop did an interview with Tavis Smiley, where he took calls from viewers. Were you able to see this, and did anything stick out to you as far as anything that Snoop talked about?
Saw that interview, and if I could dance right now, I'll be up, be walking. I don't see walk, but I'll be up here dancing. Let me just say that. Taking a victory dance. Because I told you motherfuckers, I said, the reason why that there was a beef, it was mainly a beef with the PDs and the people that ran the radio stations and the magazines and stuff on the East Coast. Oh, Reggie, you always talking shit about the East Coast. You don't know what you're talking about. It's all I can hear y'all screaming in the comment section. You always blaming stuff on the East Coast. Man, they niggas was playing Death Row every time I got in the car. I heard New York stations playing this song and this song and this. I was like, no. Reggie lived 94, 95, 96. I was around this stuff. I know this stuff. Listen to what your boy had to say before he started deciding to rewrite history when he was the troop.
Byron in California. We go now to Illinois to Tanya. Tanya, thanks for calling. You're on BET Talk.
Yes, I want to give much props to BET and to you, Travis. To Snoop, I want to know, what is your relationship with Suge Knight and with Biggie Small?
My relationship with Suge Knight, that's my CEO, my partner, my homeboy, my love, my business, my inspiration, my love. Biggie Smalls, he's an artist that I listen to his music, I love his work. There's no beef, it's nothing personal. I don't hate him and I don't disrespect him and I love what he do, you know what I'm saying? And it's just me, I'm just a smooth, peaceful individual. I don't have beef with nobody right now, baby.
Speaking of Biggie, what's up with this East Coast, West Coast thing? Is this a media generated hype that continues to go on, or is there something to this? Where do you come down on this whole East Coast, West Coast conflict?
Well, basically, my point of view on the whole East Coast, West Coast thing is that you have West Coast radio stations that play East Coast music nonstop frequently. It's a part of their programming. But when you go to the East Coast, and I specifically say East Coast meaning New York, radio stations don't play no West Coast music, but the streets buy West Coast music and support it to the fullest. So that leaves room for player hating, and it makes the East feel it's not cool to listen to West Coast music because they're not hearing it in the radio when the West is playing East Coast music and it's cool. So it's political. It's not the street rappers or the people that support rap. It's the people, the personalities in the radio station.
What's behind these radio stations on the East Coast? You said New York, so let's talk about New York City. What's behind, you think, the politics of these radio stations on the East Coast not playing West Coast rap music like yours?
I really couldn't tell you, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they don't have respect for West Coast rap. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I know the streets, the people on the streets of New York and the rappers out there as well, they love West Coast rap, they respect it, and they give us all our props. It's just the radio personalities. It's like I could go out of town in New York right now and go do a radio show, and they might only have 1 or 2 of my songs in there, but I can go to D.C. in a radio station, and they got every song I ever put out on a single.
Yeah. Does it really bother you that they don't play it as long as the fans on the streets are still picking it up?
No, it doesn't bother me, but it's a concern because they keeping the East-West rivalry going when people don't really know that it's not personally between rappers, it's radio stations, it's personalities involved, and politically speaking, it's something that we cannot even do nothing about, you know what I'm saying, as rappers. The only thing we could do to make it easy is get together and try to make songs and try to go on tour together and show that it's not a rivalry, it is peace. And that's, from my point of view, I got my hand out to any rapper that want to go on the road with me and make some money and make it happen.
Sure.
Did y'all hear what the nigga said? Is that what Reggie been telling y'all and all y'all been calling me a liar and don't know what I'm talking about And I'm mistaken for the ones that y'all that kind of like Reg and be like, okay, you're right, Reg. But you're wrong. I remember hearing this. This is what Snoop said. I'm just telling y'all, when I tell y'all stuff, I'm telling y'all from what we were thinking and what we was hearing and what we talked about in 94, 95. Not 2022 when I want to travel. I don't want to have 20 niggas with me. And I just want to travel with me and my wife and 5 or 6 other people. So I want to be cool with everybody. That's what the nigga doing now. This is what he felt in 95. This is what we knew in 1995. This is what I be telling y'all when I be speaking on stuff. I don't be speaking on stuff that's going on currently and like that. I be telling y'all what, I'm here telling Theft Row 94, 95, 96, 97 to 2003 stories. That's what I'm here for. You don't want it, you want to hear about the Migos and all of that stuff in depth. And Drake new album that's fire. That motherfucker's fire. My boy that's behind the film right now, I don't know if I can mention his name, told me he even liked it. And he a white boy. And he loves Drake's new album. And he's a music head. Well, you're gonna like it today. But he even said it was fire. Maybe it was somebody else, maybe it was the barber. But my point is, there's other channels for that. I'm here telling the era for the people that want to know what behind the scenes were going 94, 95, 96, 97. That's all we're here for. And I'm just telling y'all, look what the man said. How many times I done brought y'all audio from this man? And it's not the Reggie hate Snoop campaign going on over here. Snoop Dogg is Reggie's favorite entertainer. Musically. 90s hip hop, let me say that. All music, to be honest, well, maybe not Charlie Wilson and Frankie and all of them, and Mary. But hip hop or rap, that's my pick to go see. So I'm not here to hate on him, man. I just tired of him trying to rewrite history so he can make himself look like Captain Hero in this documentary that's about to come out. Don't blame him, because Suge would do the same thing. What I tell y'all, Suge ain't ready to do no Death Row documentary. He might be now. I don't know him right now. He might be a little bit more humble. But 3 or 4 years ago when I was communicating with that nigga daily, he wasn't ready. Because he would have Dre in the closet getting fucked by Bruce, Snoop running and scared and acting like a little bitch. That ain't true about neither one of them. But that's what he would have did. That's what my boy Snoop is going to do on this buyout right now. That's why he's been rewriting all of this. That's been a build-up. If y'all can't see it, y'all just don't get it. This is what this whole get down been. I've been wondering. I've been like, why is Reggie on this man's head like this? That dude is a cool dude. He's mellow, he's chill and all that. And I'm over here saying, I agree. Why is he doing this? It's obvious. That nigga's gonna be Captain Hero. Y'all watch when that buyout come out. And then he go and get the biggest hater of Tupac and him to direct it. Alan Hughes. They hate Tupac.